Finished making take filtered water, and boom, homemade unsweetened vanilla cashew milk. I'm so lazy right now. It tastes just like ice cream, so let's try it. Welcome back to my channel. I've wanted to do this video for a while because I feel like I get so many comments and questions about the recipes that I make and what I like to eat. I'll bring you with a couple days in my life and show you some home cooked meals that I make. And I haven't really fall baked at all since it's now officially fall, and I feel like it's only fitting that we kick off this video with some sort of fall recipe. We're gonna kick off the video by making some pumpkin protein bars. I'm really excited to make them because they have 80 calories, 7 grams of protein. Not that I've really tracked calories or anything, but protein matters. But I was thinking these would be just a perfect little maybe pre or post workout snack or something to have quick in the morning or something. So let's get in the video. Let's make the first recipe. Okay, we're gonna start off with 1 cup of oats. And we're gonna do 1 whole cup of protein powder. Okay, finished making I already tried a little bit of it, but
whoa, that's good.
Pretty good, right?
Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment.
Hi, good morning. I'm about to go for my morning walk, but before I go, I really quickly wanted to make some of my homemade cashew milk because I'm out and I want a matcha when I get back, and I'm gonna be mad and sad if I don't have cashew milk when I come home. So I use a Mio mat. This is a little invention that I got for my birthday like last year, and I use it all the time. I think I've saved so much money on milk. So it's expensive at first, but it saves you a lot of money in the long run. So what I do is I take filtered water and I fill it up. There's like a line to fill it up to. There's a min and a max line. I fill up to the max line. And you can do so many different types of nut milk. I've tried so many, but I've honestly just found that cashew tends to be the best. I get unsalted, unroasted cashews from Costco. There's a little measuring thing. You measure, you scoop out your cashews. You don't have to soak them or anything. It's so easy. This is all the cashews that go into it. Like, isn't that insane? The science of it blows my mind. Put that in there. Normally I measure half a teaspoon of salt, but I don't have granulated salt right now, so I'm just gonna grate some salt in here. Okay, I did 25 turns. It sounds like a lot, but that actually ends up being half a teaspoon. And then if you have vanilla bean paste, that is ideal. I don't, so I'm just gonna use some vanilla extract. You can totally skip the vanilla if you want. Whenever I go to the store, I always buy unsweetened vanilla milk, so that's just what I make. It comes with this grinding cylinder you're supposed to put on it. Put that on there, put the top on. I need to plug it into the wall really quick. Sorry, I'm trying to rush. I'm missing the sunrise right now. I'm like, I need to go see the sunrise. Okay, then it turns on and I select the raw milk setting. Again, if you buy a Mio mat, there's all the instructions and stuff. You don't have to get a Mio mat specifically. There's so many different types of nut milk machines. This is the one that I have. You press start. Oh shit. Okay, start. And then you just let it do its thing. It probably takes like 15-ish minutes to complete, like the whole blending process. It like heats it up and blends it for you, so then it becomes super frothy and creamy. I'm gonna go on my walk, I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna strain it really quick, and then I'm gonna show you how easy it is for me to strain it. It's so fast, so easy. I save so much money making my own milk, and maybe when I get back, I'll show you my iced matcha latte recipe. So I'll be back. Okay, hi, I'm back from my walk. Sorry, I've been showering and listening to a podcast. so hopefully it's not too annoying. My Miu mat was finished when I came home. Let me see if I can try and show you. You see it's super frothy, super creamy. So this part is super easy. I just get like a big bowl and I'm just gonna strain it a couple times. So I just go like this. Pour it through, and then I just pour it right back into the same container. I just kind of go back and forth a couple times. I give a big sink. This is where it's nice because I always spill. If you don't, I'm sorry. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my god. My walk was so pleasant this morning. It was like chilly and sunny. I think I'm just gonna strain it 3 times. Cashews are honestly really creamy, so you don't need much help with them. I have my jar. I'm gonna pour it in. This is the part where I spill so much always. Okay, that was good. I'm like so impressed with myself. And boom. Homemade unsweetened vanilla cashew milk. Super creamy, low calorie, tasty, amazing. Next, let's make matcha. So I know a lot of us don't make matcha because whiskey is too much work and it's just a lot of work in general. I agree with you. That's why I started this method. I know I've definitely shown this before, but I use my Nespresso frother. It just makes it a lot easier because you don't have to whisk it and all that. I don't measure this. I kind of just put like a little random amount of water in it. That's probably not the best method. This is the matcha I use. I got lots of people asking me what matcha I use. I just get this from Amazon. I really like it because it's super green and lab tested and all that, so it's like really high quality matcha. So technically 1 serving is 1 scoop. I do 2 scoops. I like my matcha to be really strong. I'm gonna go froth this up on the hot side. That literally took me, I think, 3 minutes to make this matcha, and I don't have any dirty dishes or anything. It's so easy to make this. That's why I make it every single day. The honey makes like the perfect sweetness. Oh my god. I haven't had my homemade cashew milk in a while actually, so this is insane. Okay, that was a lot better than I expected. Wow. A few days later, I feel like I haven't really been filming a ton recently, but I'm about to make lunch and I realized I haven't really shown you like a savory dish meal kind of recipe, so I'm gonna show you kind of a very typical thing that I would make for lunch. Thought I would show you kind of something quick that I whip up. If I'm being completely honest, I was about to show you a salad recipe, but I am so lazy right now. I feel like I haven't been able to get myself to like actually cook recently. I'm gonna show you how you can microwave a sweet potato because I don't know if maybe it's just common knowledge, but I honestly had no idea you could do that. And ever since I figured out how to properly do it, it's been a game changer. So I washed my sweet potato, poked some holes in it with a fork. I drizzle a little just like avocado or olive oil on it or something, just because I feel like otherwise the skin gets kind of weird and gross. Then you're supposed to wet a paper towel and you wrap the sweet potato in the wet paper towel. Super weird. Then you microwave it, I think for, I want to say 5 minutes. I think it's 5 minutes. You microwave for 3 minutes first, you flip it over and do it for another 2. This is a really small one, so I think I'm just gonna do 4 minutes and see how it goes. This is literally peak laziness right now. While that's going, I'm gonna make some ground beef because we are making the one and only hot honey beef bowl. I actually haven't had it in, it's been a long time, so I'm bringing it back. I probably need some extra fiber, but I'm eating a whole sweet potato, and I think that's fine. Also, I have a Le Creuset pan. It was very expensive, it was a gift, and it's hot right now. It looks like this. It's clean though. I'm like, I don't know how to get that off. So if you have any tips on how to clean that, that would be awesome. But anyway, I'm gonna start on my ground beef now. I'm actually so excited. I haven't had this in a really long time. One of the most important parts of this meal is the seasonings you put in the ground beef, because it's supposed to be like taco ground beef. Normally I would have like a taco seasoning packet or something, but I don't have that, so we're gonna make our own. So first, coconut sugar. Let me show you really quick. But I organized my spices recently and it looks super aesthetic, so I want to show you that. Not that shelf, but that shelf looks good. We're doing coconut sugar, doing smoked paprika, dark chili. Oh, not now. If you have chili powder, use that. I'm gonna do a little cayenne. Hopefully it's not too much. And I think that's it. First of all, I wanna show you the sweet potato. It's literally perfect. So I think like depending on the size of your sweet potato, definitely lessen the time because you don't wanna cook it for too long. Otherwise it'll get like weird, hard and weird. But boom, literally perfect baked sweet potato in 4 minutes in the microwave. Okay, let's do our seasonings. I'm gonna do some coconut sugar. That was a lot. Honestly, coconut sugar is like the most important part. It's so good. Do a little smoked paprika. I'm probably gonna cut that out. Or a lot. Honestly, taco seasoning has like a ton of seasoning. Then a little bit of cayenne. Not that much, otherwise I'm gonna die. I might throw in a little cinnamon too. It sounds weird, but honestly, cinnamon and savory things is so good. Do a bunch of salt. Like a ton. Because taco seasoning packets typically have a lot of salt in them. Okay, look at that. Oh my God. Coconut sugar is definitely like a must. You have to do coconut sugar. If you season your ground beef properly, holy crap, it's so good. While that is going, let's get the other ingredients. This has actually been so fast. I'm really happy I decided to make this. This is literally it. This is like the easiest meal ever, and it's freaking delicious. Oh my God. Do I have hot honey? Thank God. You need hot honey for this bowl. If you don't, then it's not complete. You need hot honey. This ground beef looks insane. Yeah, I just got back from the gym, and you know when you get back from the gym and you just like want to eat something, but you just don't want to take the time to cook it? That's me right now. I just don't have the time and patience to wait for something to cook. If you do anything from this video, honestly, microwaving a sweet potato is the best hack ever. I'm going in with some whole milk cottage cheese. Whole milk cottage cheese is just the best. Like, do you see how creamy that is? I'm gonna go ahead and plop some on here. Okay, let's see if this is good. Yay. I accidentally left a lot of my avocados on the counter, and so they kind of went bad and got too ripe. Don't do that. Leave your avocados in the fridge. Okay, now for the best part. Dude, can you believe that I microwaved this? Like, how cool is that? Final touches, I put some pepper on it, dousing it in hot honey, and salt. I think this took me maybe 20 minutes, and look how beautiful that is. Like, this is the easiest meal. I don't know why I just forgot that it existed. My entire camera roll is literally just pictures of food. Can anyone else relate with that, or is that just me? Okay, let's give this a try. Obviously, it kind of tastes how you expect, but I'm gonna try the ground beef for you because I'm actually really excited. Oh my God. Coconut sugar makes the biggest difference. Holy crap, that is so good. Oh my gosh. This makes me so happy. Look how perfect that sweet potato is. Rather than baking it for literally an hour, I put it in the microwave for 4 minutes. Like, why does no one talk about microwaving sweet potatoes? It's perfect. It's perfect. I think my camera's gonna die like any second now. And I am gonna get my other camera fixed soon. I know this one isn't really ideal. The sound is a little bit weird. I saw that comment in my last video. So I'm gonna try and get my other camera fixed, but for now, this is what we're working with. Anyway, I feel like I haven't talked much this vlog. It's been kind of just me like showing you cooking things, but like not really like talking. So how are you? How are you doing? I'm like really curious. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Sometimes I don't think you guys understand like how weird it is talking to yourself to a camera. Life is good. I don't really have a ton of updates for you. I'm gonna start working at the other Pilates studio like next month. It's kind of official. So that's exciting. My classes are slowly getting bigger at the Hot Pilates studio. I had, how many girls? I had 5 girls in my class today. Not bad. This is absolutely delicious, by the way. Like, this is one of my favorite meals. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere, but microwaving the sweet potato, kind of like, come on. Yeah, comment, what do I want to do? Comment what your favorite food is. If I'm being completely real, it sounds so stupid, My favorite food is either sweet potatoes or dates. Like dates with almond butter or peanut butter. Oh my God. This might be one of the best recipes in this entire video. I think I want to say that about like every recipe I make. But I'm gonna show you how to make a coffee ice cream Ninja Creamy. And number one, obviously duh, it's healthy, it's high protein, and it tastes exactly like ice cream. Ever since getting a Ninja Creamy, which we got recently, we have finally figured it out. We literally figured it out yesterday. That's why I'm so excited to show you this recipe. So, number one, you can do whatever milk you want. I'm just gonna use regular whole milk right now because that's all I have. So you start with 1 cup of milk. Is this exciting? Mm-hmm. Then you can use whatever whey protein that you like. I don't think vegan protein works very well because it's not a great consistency. So we use whey protein isolate just because it's nothing but the whey protein, which is nice. I'm gonna do 1 serving of that. A little too much. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this monk fruit extract. That's what we use for our sweetener of choice, especially because our protein powder isn't sweetened. So you can use whatever sweetener you like. We like monk fruit extract. I'm gonna do 1 heaping teaspoon of monk fruit. This is the important part, is instant decaf coffee. We got this one from Amazon, but it's from Whole Foods. What's cool about it is it's water processed, so it doesn't have any chemicals in it or anything. And you need instant coffee. We made the mistake of getting just like grounds before and it was disgusting. So I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of this decaf instant coffee. This is the ingredient that we didn't think would make such a difference, but it's transformed the entire thing. Xanthan gum. Now, I know you're probably scared of xanthan gum because I understand like everyone in the health space has really demonized like gums and stuff like that, but we looked it up and xanthan gum actually has benefits to eating it, and it's only if you eat it in an excess amount. You need like what, 15 grams for it to do anything to hurt you, and we are consuming 1.6 grams. I'm just gonna do a couple grinds of salt, like 10, I don't know, just do a random amount of salt. Camera died. I'm just whisking this all together now. It's really interesting. You would think you would need hot water to mix the coffee, but it actually just froths up, even though it's cold. So obviously we don't want hot water going into plastic. No. Thank you to Edmund for filming. You want to say hi?
I can't turn. Hi guys. We're gonna eat some of this really quick.
Yeah, he's eating it right now.
I need a little break.
Okay, wait, look at this.
Mm.
Do you see how frothy and creamy it gets? It's okay if the coffee doesn't dissolve like completely because it'll just get mixed in the Ninja Creamy anyway. But like that color is perfect. Okay, then it's like a brick. Stop it. Okay, this wouldn't be a Maddie Oven Ninja Creamy if we didn't have cauliflower in it. We get frozen rice cauliflower. I've gotten a lot of questions about like, oh, like, do you... Stop it. I've gotten a lot of questions about people asking like, oh, like, do you blend it before? Do you cook the cauliflower? Do you blah, blah, blah? You literally just buy frozen rice cauliflower. You can get whole ones too, but I think it's better for the Ninja Creamy to have it kind of already processed like this. You just put it in. Kind of break it up a little bit if you can. I'm gonna do 1 serving, which is 85 grams if you have this food scale. If you don't, I think it's like 3/4 a cup. I have my whey protein concoction. I have my frozen rice cauliflower, literally just plop there in it. And then I don't measure this part. I just take a little bit of water, but honestly, it's been getting really frothy, so you don't really need that much. But I'm just gonna top it off with a teeny bit of water. Like that, literally that much. Then I just kind of mix it up a little bit, kind of break up the cauliflower so it's not like massive chunks. And then it looks like this. Okay, then, all right, we freeze it overnight. Then when you're ready to eat it, you let it sit on the counter for like at least 10 minutes. And now we're gonna blend it. Do full light ice cream setting. Okay, So it looks like this, which obviously that looks not very good, right? You would think you would need milk, but actually you just do like a little bit of water, splash it in. Don't do too much. I always do too much. Then we're gonna go back to the Ninja Creamy. And then I just say full and then just respin.
When we make one for
Can you put in your headphones or something?
Can you suck my butt, please?
I can't have that in the background.
I hope you keep that in the video. Suck my butthole.
I'm not gonna keep that in the video. It is the next day. It is frozen overnight, and this is what we're left with. Here, I'll give you a better angle so you can see. Like, does that not just look like you just got a pint of ice cream? This is definitely one of my favorite recipes. It's taken me a lot of trial and error to figure out the right ratios to everything, but I finally figured it out, and it tastes just like ice cream. So let's try it. So yesterday, I had this prepped already. I was gonna show you. I tried making it with my homemade cashew milk that I made earlier in this video. Do not do that. It did not work at all. It turned into like a slushy and it was awful. I had Evan eat it. I ended up eating my pumpkin bars instead. So actually I thought it didn't matter what milk you use, but the homemade cashew milk did not work. Regular milk would work too. I don't know, I haven't tried it yet, but milk works the best. The whole milk makes it like gelato, you know, that's what gelato's made out of. Evan actually buys almond milk from Trader Joe's and it has like vitamins and gums and stuff added to it, so that one works. But yeah, my personal favorite is just using whole milk. I just get like organic, grass-fed whole milk, but yeah, this like, I'm eating straight out of a pint of ice cream. That's exactly what this tastes like. It's pretty insane. So if you have a Ninja Creamy, try this recipe, please. Tag me if you do. I'm eating ice cream. In the past, when I said it tastes like just like ice cream, I was kind of lying a little bit. I wasn't lying, but I thought it did. But no, this actually tastes like I'm eating like a pint of gelato. That's what it tastes like. Sometimes I'll put like healthy cookies from like Siete or Simple Mills or something on it, or chocolate chips, but honestly this is just so good it doesn't even need it. 12 out of 10. When cooking your eggs, it's really important that you don't overcook them. I thought when they're like borderline a little bit runny, which sounds really strange, but they kind of continue cooking on the plate and it makes them just, I don't know, just something about eating overcooked eggs is not good. But eating like slightly like runny eggs, I don't know. It sounds so gross and you think it's weird, but I promise it's not. I've been eating this breakfast like almost every single day, I think, ever since I started making it. I'm gonna drizzle a little olive oil on the bread, a little salt and pep, do a little bit of everything but the bagel seasoning on my cottage cheese. I learned that from my friend Sarah. Almost every single day I've been doing kind of a variation of this breakfast. I'll do some sort of fruit, my sourdough that I get from the farmer's market. Investing in a good sourdough is really important. I used to just get like the cheapest one from the store, but getting it from the farmer's market makes a big difference. Some cottage cheese, and I only just do 2 eggs, but today I did 3 since I didn't have that many or that much cottage cheese. But having just like a little plate of different stuff is just really satisfying to eat. With my breakfast, I always like to have some sort of caffeinated beverage. Either that's the matcha that I showed you earlier, or I've been making a salted honey whole milk latte. I just made a video about it, so I'll link it, but it's so good. I was trying to cut down on coffee, but I've just kind of been having coffee in moderation, you know? But this is what a very typical breakfast looks like for me. I'm gonna go to the gym like a little bit after this, so I don't like anything too heavy, and I just found like this breakfast just makes me feel good and full to go to the gym. Stop watching me. I can't talk when you're watching me.
What am I supposed to
I don't
look at?
know, something else. What is today? I think today's Wednesday. I just got home from teaching and stuff and I took a shower briefly. I'm currently getting out all the ingredients I need to finish off this lunch. I did some stuff off camera right before I showered. I love to do this. I'll like cook something and then just go hop in the shower and then it's done when I get out. I don't know, it's probably unsafe. I probably shouldn't do that, but I've had this delicata squash that I've needed to use. So I just sliced that up, and I also had some chicken sausage and a pear I got from the farmer's market that was gonna go bad soon. So I just air fried that all up at 400 for like, I think it was 18 minutes. Put avocado oil on it, some salt, pepper, and I put cinnamon on it, which I'm really excited to see how that turns out. It smells amazing in my apartment right now. We're gonna make like a little fun fall salad for lunch today. So I have some arugula. I'm gonna use a ton of this arugula because I think it's going bad soon. That's the thing about having a bunch of produce, is that you need to try and like find ways to use it, you know. I'm gonna drizzle a little olive oil on it. I'm just gonna massage it a little bit. Okay, for my dressing, I'm gonna make enough just for 2 salads. We're gonna take some tahini, a teeny tiny scoop of Dijon, some lemon juice. Oh, shoot, that was too much. Don't do that much. Some maple syrup. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of olive oil. This is like the only salad dressing I ever make, if I'm being completely honest. Probably should learn more, but this is just my favorite one because it tastes the best. Don't be afraid to mix it for like a little while, especially if the tahini is kind of like hard. You definitely want to like soften it. That is perfect. This is my favorite dressing for salads, especially in the fall. I feel like this is very fall vibes with the maple syrup and stuff. Okay, this looks insane already. I'm gonna do some pecans. Half of my dressing. Feel free to skip this step if you don't like cheese, but honestly, this is kind of mandatory. Not gonna lie. This is just some goat cheese that I got from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna be very generous with it because I love goat cheese. It's the goat milk honey one. Always gotta finish with a little salt and pep. This looks beautiful. Like, oh my gosh. Sorry, let me take a picture of it really fast. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is like such a fall salad with the pear and the delicata squash and the pecans and the goat cheese. Like, I just randomly thought of this, if I'm being completely honest, but I think you need to make it. I'm gonna cry. That pear is insane. Delicata squash is amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys. This might be one of the best salads things I've ever made. I'm very picky about the recipes that I put out because I just want to make sure I put out the highest quality content I can put out. And one of my biggest fears is like me telling you to make a recipe and then you make it and you're like, Maddie, this sucks. This definitely does not suck. Like, holy crap, it was really easy too. I just quickly looked at the footage that I just took and I'm like horrified at how pale I am right now. Oh my God. Like, I normally am a big fake tanner. It's gonna be winter soon. I don't even have the option of going outside. And so normally I just fake tan, and I have this fake tanner I really love, the Beauty by Earth lotion. But now that I'm teaching and I am sweating and I'm basically in a sauna 4 days a week, my tan just comes right off. I don't know what to do about it. I'm like, I should probably try a tan that's maybe like made for like sweat or something. That probably exists. I don't really know, but I'm struggling. I'm like, do you see how pale I am right now? It's like scary. I'm very pleasantly surprised how this salad came out. The cinnamon, great touch. Like, honestly, cooking, people get kind of like, they ask like, oh, how do you come up with this stuff? And like, how, like, I just don't know how to do it. How do you start? Like, when I started, I was 19 when I started cooking because I didn't grow up eating healthy food. I grew up eating like Wendy's and Domino's. I didn't know how to cook. When I went and moved out on my own for the first time, I had to learn how to cook for myself, obviously. And it started out with me going to like, I just would make like I don't even know. I was too scared to cook with meat because I grew up basically vegetarian because my dad has been a vegetarian my whole life. And I would buy like pre-cooked chicken and make like, I would get like frozen rice and then frozen carrots and peas and then like put an egg in it and make like fried rice. And I was so proud of myself. I would make pasta, or one of the healthy things I started making was baked sweet potatoes. I got an air fryer, which I was obsessed with, and I would just like put a whole sweet potato in the air fryer for like 40 minutes just while I like took a shower or something, and I would just eat that, like something random on it for dinner. But I didn't know where to start, but I just started. And then as time went on, I started to actually really enjoy like thinking of stuff to put together. And a couple of years later, now here I am, and I absolutely love cooking. I've gone through so many phases with it though. Like I've gone through phases where I spend hours in the kitchen. Like a year ago, Evan and I used to cook dinner every single night, never ate leftovers, and we just would cook a different meal every day. And that was just not sustainable, obviously. So now we like eat a lot of leftovers. We have lazy days. Like the other day, we did not want to cook, and so we ate these, you should try them. They're really good. They're called Goodles. They're like, you know, basically Kraft mac and cheese box, but they're like healthy and they have like whey protein in them and stuff, so they actually have protein. But we have days where we are super lazy and we just do not want to cook, and that's just so normal. Like now we have much more of like a sustainable routine where I still have fun with meals and I still love to create, but I'm not cooking every freaking day. Like I make simple meals. Like you saw, I've been eating that baked sweet potato hot honey bowl meal for the past like 3 days, I think, just because I haven't wanted to cook, and microwaving a sweet potato is easy. Just like cooking, you don't have to be perfect, and you shouldn't expect yourself to be on 100% all the time. People are so all or nothing about everything, and you do not need to be all or nothing. That's just what life is. It's all about balance and trying to find what makes you feel good and just not overdoing it. You know, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be cooking Michelin star meals every day. Like this isn't anything crazy, but like I'm very happy with it. It's so tasty. So anyway, find what you like. Don't try to force yourself to eat things that you don't enjoy. Eating healthy can be fun. That's really it. Like I eat like ice cream and mac and cheese. You know, like there's things that I eat that are quote unquote seem unhealthy, but I make them healthy. There's always a healthy version of your favorite unhealthy foods. Almost, in my opinion. I wasn't planning on incorporating this recipe in the video, but I thought I would make a fun little extra recipe. I'm making sweet potato burgers, so let me show you what we got going on here. First, I have an onion. This was a sweet onion that I chopped up, and I've been cooking it on a low heat in butter. Then we have ground beef patties split into 4. And then these are 2 really round sweet potatoes we got that we sliced, covered in avocado oil, just burned myself, and put some salt and pepper on them to make like our buns. We cooked it at 400 for like 30-ish minutes probably. You could like put egg and seasoning and all that in your ground beef, but I don't really find it makes that much of a difference. So I literally just cut my ground beef into 4 and just squished them into patties, and that was it. So it was super easy. That is the only thing about this meal, is I don't really know how to eat it. She's fragile. I have no idea how like well cooked the ground beef is. But I cooked the inside like perfectly. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. The cheese is so melty. Okay, I'm gonna try it. That's good. Wow. This maybe is more of a fork and knife meal, but it's good. Okay, well, I think I'll make this the last recipe in the video, so comment what your favorite recipe was, and let me know if you try any of them.
I'm all messy.
Bye, guys.